What is up, guys? VGA322 here, and seems like we may have gotten the PS3 working with the PVR. So what we're going to do is we're doing some Dark Souls 2 PvP battles, I guess. So let's get right into it with some victories that we got from this recording. Alrighty, to start things off, we are invading the world of Drigos 123, and look at this guy coming right at us when we come out of being spawned in. He's just like, yep, I'm not gonna do anything, not gonna bow, not gonna do anything to show you that I'm ready to have a serious duel. He just comes right at us, goes behind us, and tries to get at us. And you know what? He gets us pretty low, but you know, we're dancing around here, doing our thing. And eventually he does slip up, should be coming up soon here, slips up right here, get that backstab, and I pretty much feel confident, I'm guaranteed I'm going to get this one. We hit him in the back, and we're done. We give him the decapitation because he's just like, yeah, you know what, why wouldn't you bow? So, yep. Next up we have Deathstroke Gamer. And this dude was pretty awesome. You know, I was surprised he actually gave me time to buff my weapon. And you know what? I bow to him. He does the sun bro, so nothing wrong with that. And you know, we get right into it. It looks like he's using the Suralon sword from the DLC here, from the old Iron King DLC. And he had the buff on it, which has disappeared. You know, he tries to go for that, shoot, I can't even remember what it's called. Forbidden Sun. He tries to go for that Forbidden Sun, and I'm not sure if it was just lag or what it was, but, you know, it just didn't hit us. And same here, you know, the lag just gave us that victory, but we still gave him a bow. You know, he did good. He was a pretty honorable guy. Going on from that, we head into Bruno Slip, who was behind us. You probably heard that little choke up there. The character getting moved because he was too close to our character when we tried to, you know, spawn in. But you know, he backs off. He gives us time to buff. He buffs his own weapons, and then we get into it. So you know, we're just doing our thing, just dancing around, and we're just, you know, exchanging hits, even though I haven't been hit yet. But, you know, I eventually get him into a lock, and I just take him down. And that's pretty much that for that battle. You know, we give him a bow. He did back off, even though he started in early. But I didn't only battle him once. I actually battled him a second time, and as you can see here, I got a little cocky and thought I had him taken down. And I opened up my gesture menu, and it turned out I didn't. Alrighty, heading into the world of Jorong. Now, this guy kind of annoyed me a little. Not as bad as coming in behind us and trying to get us, but still came up, you know, didn't bow or anything. And you know, he just keeps trying to run off. He's running off, just trying to get, you know, little stabs in. He gets low on health. He just backs up there. Trying to get his little pokes in there every now and then. But eventually, you know, we're just like, we're not going to take this. We're not going to deal with this. You know, I'm sitting here just swinging around. And eventually we just go for it. And we're like, you know what? I'm just not going to deal with this. And we take him out because our poise decides to like us. And we give him the decapitation for being an unworthy opponent. Now, of course, we always save the best for last. We're in the world of Fury 550. He comes in behind me, sets up his Crystal Soul Spear, tries to, you know, hit me from the back without, you know, anything. Just comes in right behind me, trying to backstab me, trying to hit me with those Crystal Soul Spears. So we're just staying on top of him, going for strikes, but he's raising up his shield, like he's wearing full Havels. And you know what? He tries to run off and we get him. And this is the greatest part here, is that he just becomes such a coward to finish the battle that he runs off the edge and kills himself. Like, why would you do that? Are you really that desperate that you can't just sit there and take another attack? But we're going to head into some failures as well, guys, because, you know, not one for just showing off the victories. Not everyone wins 100% of the time. So let's get into some failures here with Disco Inferno. Now, this guy, can't remember if he bows or not. Didn't bow to us. He sets up his dark weapon, and I think he ate some, what is it, the green blossom that ups your stamina there. But look at us, we just get really sloppy on this battle. We keep rolling behind him and attacking, and with the twin blades you attack, you know, off towards the side there. So we're sitting here attacking, and it's just not working. We keep just flailing around. I just have no idea what I was trying to do here. We're just flailing about everywhere, and in the end it just doesn't work. He gets that final stab off on us, and that's it. It kind of annoys me that they gave a bow at the end because they didn't at the beginning, but whatever. Moving on to Pedrovsky 297. Gives us a wave, that's always nice. Gives us time to buff, which is very generous. And we bow in, and you know, to my surprise, he actually backed off when I started to bow. That's something you don't see all that much, but he did give me a bow in return, and we start our battle. Now, setting off those hexes on me, I've never been good when it comes to avoiding hexes, and we did get a backstab, but you know, having that Havel's armor on, he probably has really high defenses, you know, didn't do that much damage there. And while we try to back off a bit and just try and get him as he comes in, you know, it doesn't end up working all that well, obviously, since we're in the losses section. And eventually he just gets the best of us, bringing us down to very low HP, takes out that Avalon and manages to get a hit and takes us down. Of course, then we move on to Grace of Astora. And this was an interesting battle. You know, I get my buffs. They allow that, and they did their little sunlight thing there, so I'm alright with that. They at least gave a gesture, but while I'm bowing, they threw a bomb at me, and not really a cool thing to do, Grace of Astora. Just want to point that out. But, you know, this was a very interesting battle. It was kind of just exchanging blows. They would come in and just kind of poke at us, and that's really all there is for the battle. It was just kind of an exchange of blows, you know. A couple pokes in here. However, as you can see here, third dragon ring at risk. That is one thing that happened in this battle, is that once again I'm just flailing around here. It's just not working out that well. Trying to do a jump. They get me with their hex, and eventually, you know, they're gonna come up here, setting up those hexes again from far away. Didn't do that much. I think they may have thought that I was gonna run in at them. They hit me with the bell and break the third dragon ring, and this is kind of what annoyed me about this battle. You know, not so much that I lost, but more so that they backed up, and you know, they threw a bomb at me. Like, you probably were going to win anyway. Why didn't you just come up and hit me with the bell, or hit me with a bow or something? I don't know. But anyway, there's a bit of a bonus, guys, here. We have another battle here with Jurong, and I did beat him before. Once again, coming up behind me, trying to get that backstab, and we're just rolling away here, not going very fast, because as you remember in the last fight there, the third dragon ring broke, and I completely forgot that, and my setup kind of relies on it to have my stamina up high enough to use my, or my equip load high enough, I should say, to use my armor set that I am. Now, of course, because of this, I'm fat rolling everywhere, and not a very good setup at all. So, you know, he's shooting hexes at me, eventually backs up, and gets me with that arrow. So that was a bit of a redemption for him, I guess, since I beat him before. But that's that. That's gonna end off our little showcase here, I guess, guys. I know it's a little new. I'm still working on the quality for the PS3. I know it can be done a little better, but as a start, it's better than what we've had in the past, and that's always welcome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you'll join me next time. Until then, VGA322 signing out. Peace.